to meet this man, Martin Larsson of Sweden, who qualified through via the semi-final stage against Zulmazlan Zulkifli of Malaysia. Incidentally, no relation to Shalin Zulkifli, for those of you bowling fans out there that know a little bit about the Malaysian scene, but still a very famous bowling name in that part of the world. Now, can Larsson try and pick up the challenge for Europe? Well, he starts with a strike, but he knows he's a touch lucky with that one.
Yeah, both players have obviously got lined up now. It was a 231-229 victory for the player from the USA. So,
I mean, that's still good, Cass. I was a little bit harsh on the scoring there, but purely and simply because of the averages they've been posting for the rest of the tournament in some games.
Well, the thing is, you see a couple of spares in open frame, you just hit 8 in a row and it's covered it over, you see. So you've got the 230 scores.
Nice start, both men. Well, we suspected this would happen at some stage. I think that was what the shock for us was, certainly in those first few frames with the spares and the opens. We suspected we'd be looking at 2 potential 300 games at some stage in this men's final.
Well, the thing is, we've had 5 300 games in this tournament, which is a huge amount by any means whatsoever. And Eoff here has been actually leading the tournament from round number 2 all the way through. No one's been near him at all.
Yes, good work. That 173-pin lead he bought in after his 40 games of qualification bowling. A very, very healthy lead indeed.
Well, you can see how powerful his ball is. He's a former Team USA player. He's won gold medals in the Pan American Games, and no doubt one day will take his place on the PBO Tour in the United States.
That's where the money is. Again, something else that makes this tournament unique. There is no massive winner's check at the end of the day. This is about winning a legendary prize within the sport of 10-pin.
Yeah, it's the title of World Cup champion. And not everybody can say they've got a World Championship title under their belt. Larsson makes 2 strikes in a row, so after 2 frames it's all equal. John Walker, CEO, president of Cubica AMF, likely to be presenting the trophy to the winners.
Yes, John's been ever present for the last few years of this World Cup as it moves around the globe, and it really does scatter far and wide. I know it's been here to Mexico 5 times in 44 years, but it really has been all over the place. Tegucigalpa, Slovenia,
St. Petersburg last year,
Riga, to name but a few. Oh, this is good. This is good. We got a game on now.
We absolutely have, yeah. 3 strikes in a row for Larsson.
A sigh of relief from the coach as well. That's what we want to see. X's all the way.
Yeah, this could be very interesting, couldn't it? Both players finished their first game. Eoff went out with 4 strikes in a row. Larsson had 4 as well, and 7 on the last count. But they're both lined up on their strike shot now. And look out. Here we go.
Well, we always say, let's not talk about the maximum game too early. Cass, you get very annoyed with me, don't you, if I start talking about the maximums more than 8 frames in.
Well, we've seen 5 already this week, so it would be nice to see one on television, wouldn't it? It would be a great boost for the event and for Cubica AMF.
Yes, Eurosport has supported this event for a couple of years. Eoff again, finding that pocket and cleaning those pins out very comfortably. And of the 2 players, when Eoff strikes, it's more convincing than Larsson.
It's a slightly more powerful ball. Slightly faster speed, but they certainly do hit, don't they? Those pins don't seem to stand very much chance at the moment. It's not necessary to have the speed that Eoff has got, but it certainly looks more devastating on camera, doesn't it?
Both men flush in the pocket at the moment, and Larsson mustn't be fazed by that. There's no need for him to get into a stand-up toe-to-toe punch out here. He's just got to keep in with his rhythm, which has looked very impressive in this second game. He trails the American by 1-0. Oh, a few mutters from the audience, but that one never looked in doubt.
Another strike for Larsson. Both players 4 strikes in a row. And you may have noticed, Simon, they are actually using the full width of the lane now. They're getting the ball out a lot wider and giving it time to come back. They've got this zone further down the lane that they're aiming at, and the ball is reacting in that back end area, way down the lane, 45, 50 feet down, and it's just roaring back to the pocket, carrying all pins. It looks fantastic.
Again, another flex of the shoulder from Larson. I've noticed him doing that a few times. Now, that could either be a little tweak in the shoulder around the sort of rotator cuff muscles, or it could be just the fact that he's feeling a bit tight still in this one. Yes, very, very good, and a very nice noise from the pins as well. That uniformed noise as the pins all rattle down.
I'm sure Martin's quite pleased that Dr. Golding's in the house.
Yes, well,
analysing his shoulder injury.
I'm sure it's nothing of the sort. Probably put his shirt on wrong.
5 strikes in a row. He looks quite fit to me.
Now here we go. Nice. Derek Eoff, once again for the USA from the University of Nebraska. Just bounced that one a bit, but no problems at all.
So we are 6 for 6. At the halfway stage. It strikes all the way for both these players.
Well, that's great stuff. This is a shootout in this second game. Derek, remember, if he wins this, he wins the World Cup. Martin Larson trying to fly the flag for Europe.
Frame number 7. Derek Eoff looking for the 1-3 pocket again. And makes it almost effortlessly, doesn't it? It looks so easy. Well, he's making it look easy.
Oh, it's a great bowler to watch. 28-year-old from Milwaukee. Oh, and finally a smile. Jerry's trying to share a bit of a joke with him.
I think Jerry's been smiling since last year.
Well, if it could be USA 2 in a row, that would be some achievement.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Bill Hoffman's victory last year over Jason Belmonte. If that could be followed up this year. Flying the flag for the USA. There'll certainly be a feather in their cap.
Oh, he's gone Brooklyn and got a strike. Other side, into the pocket the right-handers don't want to go to. But it worked for him.
Well, the crowd appreciated it, and well, I'm sure Martin's very pleased to take the strike. It was a ball all over the place, wasn't it?
There's a smile from him. Casper, going through his mind now will be, well, what's changed? What have I done?
Well, I don't think he actually got the ball far enough out to the right-hand side. That may have been an error, but as you can see, it's still hooked. It still had the pace on it, and hello, Mum, we're on the